Aloha. I am Kanoho Wailuku Helm of I Aloha Molokai. On February 7, 2013, Molokai Ranch announced its plans to not renew its lease of 11,000 acres to the wind development company Molokai Renewables, also known as San Francisco-based Pattern Energy and Biological Capital. It has been over 2 years since the island of Molokai made its stand to oppose the development of a 200-megawatt wind farm and undersea electrical transmission cable that would provide power to the island of Oahu. Although the people of Molokai are most hospitable and always willing to share, the project would have meant the devastation of one of the most beautiful places in the world and placed the burden of paying for the cable on the backs of the good people of this state we call Hawaii. On behalf of I Aloha Molokai, we would like to say mahalo nui to all those who have helped and continue to help to expose this giant boondoggle. At this time, I would like to introduce Janelle Hugh, who lives in the targeted area. She has been instrumental in our efforts to outreach to our community and is the president of I Am West.
You know, Kanoho, it's not always easy to make the correct decision when there is so much pressure from big money industries and others. We would like to say mahalo to Molokai Ranch for making the correct decision and putting a halt to industrial wind turbines on the ranch land. I personally would like to thank my Mauna Loa neighbors and ohana and all who live on the west side for standing firm. Your commitment and courage shall help continue our mission into the future, and it is highly appreciated. On February 11th, I Am West released our monthly newsletter. It is published as part of our effort to help keep our West Molokai community informed of the events and news surrounding our mission. It's being hand-delivered to our communities and also made available at the news box next to the Mauna Loa post office. We feel it is important to not only inform and educate, but to also give people the tools to continue their own research. When we come together in our meetings, we can truly help make positive contributions for the future of Mauna Loa and Molokai as a whole. Since keeping our community informed is so important, we would also like to thank Molokai Ranch for their newsletter as well. The sharing of their vision for the land and community gives us hope for an open, working relationship. Bringing back ranching, which includes livestock and agriculture, is a positive for this area. The refurbishing of existing buildings and facilities is a welcomed facelift and could be an economic enhancement. With the big wind project off the table, we now have a valuable opportunity. One of my dreams would be for the ranch to add handicap accessibility to the homes they already lease. Now that the situation has changed, the ranch will find that we are ready to work with them and any other organization who would help provide these services. We are here for our community, and we are willing to discuss all the opportunities that lie ahead.
Speaking of opportunity and kuleana, on a recent phone interview with Hawaii News Now, I was asked the question, why aren't the people of Molokai celebrating and jumping for joy after hearing the good news? I replied that we are cautiously optimistic and that now the work really begins. That work involves drafting a bill with our legislators, along with Friends of Lanai and Kupa'a no Lanai, to opt both islands out of any future wind farm and undersea cable developments. We will also be working on our Molokai community plan with the County of Maui to look for ways to create opportunities for our people and still keep our traditional way of life. We will continue to move forward in looking for energy alternatives for Molokai and hopefully set an example for the rest of the state on how to conserve energy and choose the right alternatives. Most of all, we want to repair the vessel we call democracy. We want to set the table for our representatives to hear our concerns. We want to create a forum for conflict resolution, not just for us, but for the rest of the state. Molokai is the piko, the center of Hawaii. It has been and can continue to be a place of healing for everyone. Mahalo.